The 1950s, the economic miracle in Germany. Consumption boomed, cars became status symbols. Just like that next holiday to the Adriatic Sea or Italy. One car that was especially high in demand is the Simca Ariane from France. It got space for numerous suitcases and is comfortable and inexpensive. Das Auto, the journal for car fanatics, has even put it on its cover. Even today, the Ariane has a lot of die-hard fans, among them Ariane Jaumann and her brother Michael. It's April and they're taking their baby out of hibernation. They've had the 1960 vintage light blue sedan car for 10 years. It's the same procedure every spring, washing, scrubbing, cleaning, polishing, until it's gleaming like in the old days. I got the car for my 18th birthday, Ariane tells us. My brother is crazy for cars and discovered at the same point that there was a car that shared a name with his little sister. He surprised me with it on my 18th birthday. That was 10 years ago. Could there be a more beautiful present than the Ariane? It's like the marriage of American road cruiser and European automotive tradition, but in miniature. A lot of people confuse it with the Opel Capitaine, which for the chic French is very nearly an insult. Elegant lines, a lot of chrome, and for the first time, comprehensive yet well-arranged instruments made it a bestseller. The continuous seat bench offered large amounts of room for the whole family. It's not very dependable though, at least not after 40 years. Yeah, I got stuck once. It drove without problems in a rally. Then, during the same summer, it became horribly noisy while driving, and then I stalled right in the middle of an intersection. Cars were honking at me. It was on a slope, so I couldn't push the car by myself. That wasn't so good. But then with such an old car, you always find people willing to help you. Like her brother Michael, for example. He's getting the Ariane ready for another summer. He doesn't have much to do, at least since a new engine was put in the car. It gets 52 horsepower from 1.3 liters. The Ariane was even available with a 2.4-liter 8-cylinder motor. After a long, cold winter, the Ariane springs to life just like in its heyday. Breakdowns are now a thing of the past. The old dame still hiccups a bit, but that's her prerogative. She shows her real size on the highway, which she's built for. A sedan car that makes traveling as comfortable as it was 40 years ago. It's not very fast by today's standards. With a tailwind and going downhill, she just manages 110 kilometers an hour. But thanks to her good suspension, it's especially comfortable. The car uses 11 liters, which is a sensational amount for a weight of 1.2 tons of French steel. But it remains relatively maneuverable and agile. For this reason, the Ariane was often used as a taxi in France in the 60s, but should it get a dent, it becomes expensive and very time-consuming. There isn't a big scene, actually, neither for replacement parts nor for the car. You're usually directed towards France. It's even hard over there. But there are a few dealers that have specialized, like with Triumph over here. She's expensive, too. Good thing that the Ariane is so stable. In the end, she comes from a good home. The Société Industrielle de Mécanique et de Carrosserie Automobile, or Simca, a real rarity when it comes to vintage cars, either with or without an Ariane behind the wheel.